work energy power. Next question. Develop the notions of work and energy, work and kinetic energy, and show that it leads to work energy theorem. Work energy power, long questions, three long questions. Out of three long questions, this question is very easy, and it's a very short way we can write answer also in very short. 8 marks question. Right. So what is the statement here? Work is there, kinetic energy is there. So we have to define this work and kinetic energy. Okay. So what is mean by work? First, let me explain the statement with the help of diagram. This is one of the object of mass m. Here force should be applied and it should be displaced. Displacement is yes. So after displacement, this is the object. Okay. Force should be applied. That object should move in resultant direction. So ఏ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఫోర్స్ యాక్ట్ అవుతుందో ఆ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అనేది మూవ్ అవ్వాలి, డిస్ప్లేస్ అవ్వాలి, ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేయబడాలి, డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ అవ్వాలి. ఓకేనా? సో లెట్ us see the definition. వర్క్ ఈజ్ సెడ్ టు బి డన్. ఎప్పుడు వర్క్ జరిగిందంటాము? బై ఏ ఫోర్స్ when a body undergoes displacement. Means body should move from one place to another place. Body is changed position, then it is nothing but undergoes displacement parallel to the line of action of the force. What is the line of action? This is the line of action, means action force. So displacement is also along the line of action parallel to the line of action. So this is the statement. Right. Next, kinetic energy. Kinetic energy means every body gets kinetic energy because of its motion, speed, velocity. The energy possessed by a body by virtue of its motion. So any object, for example, a bullet is moving with velocity v. A bullet is moving with velocity v. So bullet mass is small m. Then what is the kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is equals to half mv square. Okay, right. So because of velocity, that bullet have energy. So why I am explaining this means to understand the definitions in easy way. Okay, right. So we discussed work and kinetic energy. Next one, work energy theorem. So what is the meaning of work energy theorem? See once, before statement, let me explain. There is a body of velocity. For example, here there is 10 meter per second velocity. Then after some time, by applying a force, the velocity increased to 20 meter per second velocity. Velocity changed. Velocity changed means what? Kinetic energy also changed. Half mv square, half mv square. Okay, so kinetic energy increased. How much energy increased? Means how much work has done. దీనిపైన ఎంత వర్క్ జరిగితే అంత ఎనర్జీ ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది అనేది హిడెన్ కాన్సెప్ట్. Right? See here, the work done on a particle by resultant force. By applying force, we can increase the velocity of the object. That resultant force is equal to the change in its kinetic energy. Okay, so for better understanding, let me explain with the help of masses. For example, this is 2 kg body, this is also 2 kg body. What is the kinetic energy for this body? Half mv square. Formula, half 1 by 2 into mass 2 kg, velocity square 10 square, 10 square 100. Here also half mv square, mass 2 kg, velocity 20 square, 20 into 20. How much? 20 into 20? 400. 2 cancel. Then here there is 100 joules kinetic energy. Here 2 cancel. 20 square 400 joules of kinetic energy. How much change in kinetic energy? Kinetic energy ఎంత ఇంక్రీజ్ అయింది చూడండి ఇక్కడ, 100 నుంచి 400 అంటే 300 joules kinetic energy increased. So that's why this 300 joules is nothing but work. Okay, సో మీకు ఈజీగా అర్థం కావడం కోసం మాత్రమే ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయడం జరిగింది. చేంజ్ ఇన్ కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ. వాట్ ఈస్ చేంజ్ ఇన్ కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ? చేంజ్ ఇన్ కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ, కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీలో చేంజ్ 100 నుంచి 400 అంటే 400 minus 100 300. Okay, right. Next we are going to the proof. Work is said to be done by a force when a body undergoes displacement parallel to the line of action of the force. This is the work definition, right? Then how to do this problem? So very simple way we can do it. Proof. Right. Here body of mass m, we are applying force F and it is accelerating with acceleration A and it was displaced as displacement. The force is acting F. When force is acting on the body, body accelerate and it was displaced in a certain time from point A to B, right? So from the equations of motion, what we can write? From the equations of motion, we can write v square minus u square is equals to 2as. Simple statement, right? Here what is u? The body is not at rest, the body is under motion. Okay, so body is under motion means this body have initial velocity u and this body have final velocity v. Okay, so next A is the acceleration of the body, S is the displacement. Here simple statement we have to write here. Multiply both sides, multiply both sides, multiply both sides with m by 2. Why? Because in kinetic energy formula is half mv square. Here v square is there but there is no half into m. 1 by 2 into m is not there, so that's why we are multiplying both sides with m by 2. Then half m into, we are multiplying both sides, half m into v square minus u square is equals to half m into 2as. We are multiplying both sides. Mm will be cancelled. You multiply this one inside, half m v square minus transpose distributive property half m u square is equals to 2 cancelled. M into a is nothing but force, ma force and s is the displacement. So we got only in 3 steps we got. Okay, this is the final velocity, this is initial velocity. So final kinetic energy, initial kinetic energy, kinetic energy the final minus kinetic energy initial, kinetic energy final minus kinetic energy initial is equals to force into displacement is nothing but work. So it was hence proved the change in kinetic energy is equals to work. So this is the theory relation developed the notions of work and kinetic energy. Okay, so here this is the conclusion. Write exam well. You have to write the theory as per given your material. Okay, I hope you understood.